I tell you good stuff now. We're gonna lighten up the mood a little bit. I want to tell you about Wayne Dyer. So Dr. Wayne Dyer, he's a guy, he's like a motivational speaker. He lived in Maui. I saw him a lot at Unity Church. So about 8 years ago, my life was really bad. It was not good. I was in the rain, depressed and stuff. In Oregon, I couldn't make enough money to like live very well. And I'd go to the bookstore across the street from work a lot, and randomly came across a book called Real Magic by Wayne Dyer. And it says you can actually change your life. You can manifest anything you want. And I was reading it every chapter a day on my lunch break, and it was saying things like your thoughts are creating what's happening in your life, and whatever you got in your world you can change. It's hard to believe. But I said, if this is true, well, then maybe I can manifest Wayne Dyer. Then bring me Wayne Dyer, then, if that's true. So 6 months later, I was talking to Wayne Dyer in Starbucks, behind him in line. Fucking look at it, I'm like, holy shit. Because I've just changed my life because of his book. I took a one-way ticket out of there, where I was. I took a chance on a new life. Even left a guy that was perfect. But I knew there was something else in my life. I had to be with my dad. I had to find Wayne Dyer. And I did at Starbucks. So I'm behind him at Starbucks, tripping the fuck out. Really, I am. Ready to collapse. Ready to collapse. And I say, hey, Wayne Dyer, you're my favorite person. And he turned to me. He's like, what do you want to do, you know? I was like, I want to be a comedian. I'm trying to go on tour, actually. And he reached in his pocket. He handed me $100. And he's like, here. This is so you can know that God is everywhere. Okay? Thank you. I got the money. But then I went and sat down. And the next day I sat down at the same Starbucks, telling my friend, he's like, yo, you won't believe this? Wayne Dyer gave me $100 yesterday. And I hear a voice that says, who? It's Wayne Dyer again. He's sitting at the table next to me. And I go, Wayne. I go sit next to him. He's like, this is my girlfriend. Girlfriend Corky. Goes in 1 second, come back with a $100 gift card. He gives it to me. He says, here, just 2 days, $200 from the guy that I manifested, because he manifested me. I manifested him. What? I was just tripped out. That money ended up, I was in Portland, like no money, feeding all the homeless with these grapes I was buying at Starbucks with this Starbucks card. And it would not be for him. It would have been bad news bear. I was all my money I had, because he knew I wouldn't blow that card. Anyhow, that's Wayne Dyer. And then last week, River Dyer came in to my restaurant, and I had to tell him that story. He lit up, you know, like, wow, it's Wayne Dyer's. You guys, and his message basically is that you can manifest anything. Marilyn reminded me that it's what you're thinking. And I've been working on guilty thoughts and things like that. Nah, dude, nah, that's not going to work. So if you're into that rut, you know, you got to remember it starts with you. You got to, like, give yourself a boost. You got to look at this flower. Do you see that? And it's, like, perfect. And you got to move on, right? Thank you, guys. That's been my segment.